So tonight this is beer pairing number 27. And so this is what we're doing. I am drinking this beer. It's called Stunts. It's a sour ale. It's only 4.5% alcohol by volume. It's from a brewing company local to myself, in Cambridge, Maryland. It's got a pretty cool design. The guy on a dirt bike, some cool colors, some blue and some pinks. And I think that's, I don't know what that is. Right there. Wrong way, wrong way. But it's something swimming in the sea. Looks like a dinosaur of some sort. But yeah, you're only eating at 3. Yeah, I know. But maybe you'll remember this in 3 years. But I'm pairing this beer with something I got this morning for breakfast. Um, I didn't eat. I got like, so. There's this place by us that just opened called Rise. It's a Southern biscuit and righteous chicken company. So basically, like it's like chicken biscuits or like Nashville hot chicken sandwiches and such like that for breakfast. But this was on their menu, and I was like, you know what? It sounds delicious. It's, I guess, their play on a glazed donut, but it's a glazed blueberry biscuit. Bring it up closer. So there's a lot of glaze on there. This thing is freaking massive. I'm not gonna eat all of this tonight, but um, my wife has had it and she said it's really good. Yeah, I haven't heard of Rise until it came here. Like, and then again, the West, um, things in the West and things in the South tend to not come here, but they're starting to make their way here. Like, so we don't have like Whataburger over here. We don't have In and Outs and all that stuff. So they're starting to make their ways up here. We didn't get our first Moe's until like a year or two ago. So finally, good food is starting to make its way over here. But let me go ahead and crack up this beer. There's nothing on this beer other than says it's proudly brewed on the shores of the Chop Tank River in Cambridge, Maryland. But it's a pretty cool can. So I think that's the one thing that drew me to it. The cool design. And also, I love sour beers. Yeah, I want to try In and Out too. But first, I'm gonna pour into my mug. And Matt, since this is the first time you're here, this is a personalized mug that one of my mods, my close friends, got for me. So I pour it into the mug. Okay. So it is a good orange color, like tangerine orange. Oh, by the way, it says Stunts sour ale with tangerines. I should have said that. I should have pointed that out. Stunts sour ale with tangerines. Um, but it is orange, very light. Put it up to the light, pretty translucent. So the first thing I always do when it comes to a beer pairing is I give it a smell. Granted, my nose is stuffed, so I'll try and smell as much as I can. Oh, it's definitely citrusy. I can smell the tangerines. That's really cool. Wonder if I can taste anything. Oh wow, that's really tangerine. I also smell like a little hint of peach in a way, but all right, tangerine and peach. Maybe some other citruses in there, but I'm gonna taste it. Dude, that's freaking delicious. That is delicious. So, have you guys ever had Orange Gina? like sparkling orange soda or an Izzy, like an orange clementine Izzy. This is what that tastes like, except it has alcohol in it. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like an orange Izzy. That is really good. That is dangerous. So I have a 6 pack of this, and it's gonna probably disappear really quickly. So if you have never had an Orangina or an Izzy, basically all it is those are basically sparkling water. Those are basically sparkling water with like clementine juice or orange juice or tangerine juice or something citrusy in it. Um, that's what it tastes like. You don't taste beer at all. It just straight tangerine, and it's delicious. All right. So now that we've got that part out of the way, I am going to taste it with this, the glazed blueberry biscuit. I imagine that the glazed part will probably really go well. Like the sweetness of it will meld really well with the beer. But I'm kind of wondering if the blueberry part will do well. Mainly because blueberries aren't really citrusy, but we'll see. I should have brought a fork, but I'm just gonna break a little part off real quick. Oh, it actually breaks off really easily. Take the smaller side. Look at this. Filled with big fat blueberries. Mm, that's so good. Dude, this is so good. Okay. It doesn't pair bad at all. That actually goes really well. Like it might be a sour beer or sour ale that I'm drinking, but the tangerine becomes not as sour because I'm eating something sweet and something sour. Sweet and sour go really well together. I think that's why I like Sour Patch Kids so much. They're both sweet and sour at the same time. Just imagine if I had a bag of sweet Sour Patch Kids right now, I would really kind of want to taste an orange one with it. Pretty good. Like I feel like the my initial thought of the blueberries not going well with the tangerine sour ale is totally off base now. It actually pairs really well. Like it brings the tangerine down a little bit and balances it out. That and the savoriness of the biscuit and then the sweetness of the glaze itself. That is delicious. Mm. You know what would take this beer over the top though? If it actually had some tangerine pulp in the bottom. I can only imagine. Ooh, that is delicious. My sinuses are gone. Mm-hmm. So now, anytime I go to Rise, I cannot leave the place without getting one of those blueberry or those glazed blueberry biscuits, guys, from Rise. They are freaking delicious, man. All right. So before I end the beer pairing, I always do it ratings. Well, those are my top 10 of the 27 beers I've tried during this segment, and I think this is going to make it into the top 10. So I'm looking at this list I have here. Number 10 is a tropical beer hug, which is I gave it a 4 out of 5 the first initial time I tried it. Ever since then, the two tropical beer hugs that I've tried have not nearly been as good. They've been underwhelming, and sometimes that happens. So I gave that one a 4 out of 5 the first time, and the last two times I've tried it, I've given it like a 3.75 and a 3.5, I think. So that one's getting knocked off. Stunts is getting on there. So I'm gonna give Stunts. Oh man, Stunts is an easy 4 out of 5, but it's better than a 4 out of 5. I'm gonna give it a 4.25. It's not up there with the Mango Carp. Mango Carp will always be my favorite, or one of my favorite sour beer. It's not an actual sour beer. It's more of a wheat ale, but Stunts is pretty good. So there you guys go. Beer pairing number 27, Stunts by Raw Brewing in Cambridge, Maryland. Sour ale with tangerines, getting a 4.25 out of 5. All right. So guys, thank you for joining me for beer pairing number 27. Hopefully, beer pairing number 28 will be hopefully in a month or so. You know, maybe in time for Cinco de Mayo, but we'll see. But yeah, until next time for the beer pairing. Cheers.